All right, welcome back. 5:30 in the morning, and we are out here back in San Pedro. So today we're gonna test out this motor. It's the HASWING W40. And now there are two versions of this. This version is the cheaper version, which is $500, but the other version is $1,400, and the other version has GPS, spot lock, and all that, you know, stuff. I went with a cheaper version because I don't really care about spot lock, because my spot lock is this thing. Yeah, I just dropped down my anchor, bam, that's my spot lock. Oh, look at this. Yeah, so lobster season just ended a few days ago, about 4 or 5 days ago, and so yeah, so the commercials are bringing back their traps, and so I guess they haven't picked it up yet, and there's a bunch of them here as well. But yeah, so we're gonna unload, and then we are going to head out. So main objective, test this to see how fast it goes on my Pro Angler, and then we're also going to do a distance test, but really the distance test is going to be on the battery, but it's probably going to be on this as well, just to see if this can handle the distance. So the distance test is going to be from the San Pedro Lighthouse all the way to Huntington Beach Flats and then back. All that distance is roughly about 9 miles. Okay, so round trip about 18-20 miles. Okay, yeah, other than that, let's get out there. It's moving pretty good. I would say this is probably at least 2 to 3 times faster than the water snake. Yeah, so when it's working, it's good. I like it. We're only on, I think, 4 speed. Let's go bump it up. I mean, that's max. So you can see it's moving water. Okay, my water snake does not do that, does not tread water like that. Okay, when comparing this with my water snake, is that this motor it runs max top speed about 1500 RPM. Okay, and it uses about 650 watts of power. Now when you get into about 750, that's going to be equivalent to 1 horsepower. But this thing, it's not quite there yet, but it's pretty good. I mean, it's moving this Pro Angler pretty good, pretty nicely, once it decided to start working. Yeah, and then the water snake is only about 240 watts of power, and the max RPM is about 1200 RPM. Let me turn on my phone, the app called speedometer. That should measure the speed, how fast I'm going. So let's do that real quick. Okay, so we're going about 4 miles per hour right now, using about 70% power. Okay, I'm not sure if you guys can see it or not, because it's kind of still dark, even though it's like 6:30 in the morning. But we're going about 4 miles per hour. Let's crank to top speed and see what happens. All right, we're going top speed now. So let's see. Whoa, 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 whoa. This thing's, when it's, okay, so it's gone about 5 miles per hour. Oh man, this thing is fast. Scary fast. So it's going about between 4 and 5. And yeah, it's pretty difficult to steer on top speed. So I'm gonna crank it down a little bit. Yeah, so far I'm liking it. It's working. Yeah, we will catch up once there's action.
Khi em bên anh em có nghe chẳng tình yêu đó. Khi em bên anh em có nghe chẳng lời đắm say. Và anh đang mong chờ mai đây, ngày tình yêu đôi ta đắm say. Dù biết xưa giấc mộng vẫn muốn mãi gần nhau.
Alright, so I ran out of battery while I was reeling in that fish. It's a sculpin. It's a pretty big sculpin. So yeah, so let me show you guys what it is. Right there.
Khi em bên anh em có nghe chẳng tình yêu đó. Khi em bên anh em có nghe chẳng lời đắm say. Và anh đang mong chờ mai đây, ngày tình yêu đôi ta đắm say. Dù biết xưa giấc mộng vẫn muốn mãi có nhau. Người yêu ơi, lại gần đây, đắm đuối với trái tim theo bao ngày. Người yêu ơi, cuộc tình này với những dấu yêu cho đôi mình ngất ngây say trong men tình. Người yêu ơi, lại gần đây, để ta bên nhau yêu nhau dài lâu. Người yêu ơi, mình gần nhau, hãy cho ta say trong giấc mơ đắm sâu. Trong giấc mơ đắm sâu. Người yêu ơi, lại gần đây, để ta bên nhau yêu nhau dài lâu. Người yêu ơi, mình gần nhau, hãy cho ta say trong giấc mơ đắm sâu. Người yêu ơi, lại gần đây, để ta bên nhau yêu nhau dài lâu. Người yêu ơi, mình gần nhau.
Alright, so we've reached Queen's Gate. We went from Angels Gate to Queens Gate. This is the Long Beach, what's left of a lighthouse, I guess. Not much of a lighthouse, but I mean, I guess originally the plan was to run all the way down to the Huntington Beach Flats at the end of the brick wall. So the Long Beach brick wall has 3 parts. From Huntington Beach to Long Beach, Queens Gate, and then from Queens Gate, Long Beach to San Pedro Lighthouse, and then from San Pedro Lighthouse into Cabrillo Beach. Yeah, so I guess this morning the plan was to go all the way, you know, 9 miles, but I think the test is gonna be good enough. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna head back, and then the battery is still like at 90%. I want to say at least 90%. So yeah, well, I mean, I'm going at 2 miles per hour, so the power is very, it consumes very little going at low speeds. But going back, I think I'm gonna go a little bit faster. Anyways, once I head back, I guess I'll do a outro. All right. So I just got home, forgot all about the outro earlier, so making it now. Some takeaways, some key takeaways. So the motor, I think is totally worth it for the price. It is a big upgrade to my previous motor, the Water Snake. It goes about either double or triple the speed of the Water Snake. So the other thing that I want to mention is that the battery. So the battery usage was pretty good. Let's see, I got in the water at, God, I want to say around 6:30 ish, and I didn't get back to the docks until about 5 p.m. So about 10 and a half, 11 hours of water time, using the motor non-stop. I was just trolling the whole day. Yeah, and then at the last hour where I just full throttled it home, and for the first time I've used up my 100 amp hour battery to completely empty. So as soon as I got to the dock, boom, that's it, the battery was out of juice. I mean, of course I had the backup battery, but I didn't have to use it because I was already back at the docks. So anyway, on that, let's see what else was there. So again, the price $500 for this motor, for this version. The GPS version is $1,400. Okay, again, the only thing that has on that other version is spot lock, but for me, I was using the dumbbell as my anchor, and that did the job pretty much for me, to spot lock as well. So saved $900 from getting the other version of just getting the spot lock feature. Distance wise, I must have traveled over 20 miles. So I went to Point Fermin, and then I went back, and then I went to the Long Beach Lighthouse. All in all, at least 25 miles of distance covered today. So yeah, other than that, thanks for watching. We will see you in the next one.